Sir, spare your threats. The bug which you would fright me with I seek. To me can life have no commodity. The crown and comfort of my life, your favor, I do give lost, for I do feel it gone, but know not how it went. My second joy and first fruits of my body, from his presence I am barred like one infectious. My third comfort, starred most unluckily. From my breast the innocent milk in it most innocent mouth hailed out to murder. Myself on every post proclaimed a strumpet, with immodest hatred the childbed privilege denied, which longs to women of all fashion. Lastly, hurried here to this place, in the open air, before I've got strength of limit. Now, my liege, tell me, what blessings have I alive that I should fear to die? Therefore proceed. But yet hear this, mistake me not. For life I prize it, not a straw, but for mine honor which I would free. If I shall be condemned upon surmises, all proof sleeping else but what your jealousies awake, I tell you 'tis rigor and not law. Your honors all, I do refer me to the oracle. Apollo be my judge. I love this monologue from The Winter's Tale. It has so much complexity in it, and that's part of the fun for the actor. Because when you're thinking about the given circumstance, or what like the Atlantic School of Thought might say, like what's literally going on, there's a few things to consider that maybe led up to this moment that is impacting the point of view and the stakes for Hermione. Hermione was queen to King Leontes. The start of the play starts with a party, and all of a sudden they're seemingly happy. Hermione is pregnant and everything seems like it's great. And then like all of a sudden, out of left field, King Leontes gets really paranoid and is convinced that Hermione has been having has been cheating on him with his childhood best friend who is staying with them at the time. It's completely out of left field. Like, there's nothing in the text that tells us that King Leontes has always been a jealous person or really paranoid, and then he gets really paranoid. There's nothing that says this is a history for him. It is like, that has not really happened before. And she's like, what? What are you talking about? And then he apprehends her and locks her up. So much like violence against women in current plays and older plays and whatever, and I can get on that. But it is what it is. We are here. So he locks her up. She has the child in prison. They take the kid away. And then sometime after that, they're going to have put her on trial. So she's been locked up for a minute. So it's not like he locks her up and then puts her on trial the next day. She's had some time, right? And I think that's important to consider in the given circumstances here. There's been some time. Hermione has not been able to see her son. Her newborn baby girl was taken from her. Her reputation, she's all over town. He's been saying that she is a strumpet. She's an adulterer, which she is not. And she lost like her happy marriage, which is the first thing she talks about, that is gone. And then he's like, I'm gonna put you to death. And she's like, go ahead, because I have nothing else to live for, right? I think this is slightly calculated. I think Hermione, number one, has like a concern, even though like she has bared the brunt of whatever has happened to Leontes. I think, like, if my husband's personality changed like that, I would be like, what is going on, right? I think there's like a little bit of concern there, even if you're really, really angry and really, really hurt and like none of his behavior is excusable. It's still like, I'm like worried and grieving for like, we had a happy marriage. So that's like one of the first like a piece that slid in there. Also, when they're saying, when she says like, life has no commodity, but I'm at least going to save my honor. Like, she's like, you can go ahead and kill me, but I'm not going to go down as like this woman that you're painting me to be, because I'm not. And so I think Hermione is like, had a little time to think about it, and this is her moment. And so that's important too. Like, Hermione has been locked up, you know, not taking tea, not having friends, has like been ruminating over this, and is like, what? Like, these are all the injustices that have happened. And then now Hermione's given a platform. And so now she's going to unpack this with her husband. And in her survival, I think a lot of the very real deep pain and emotion that's there will like come bubbling up. But if I'm really trying to appeal for my life, even if I say I'm not, that's a bit of like a calculated move, right? If I'm at least trying to appeal to my honor and say, you know what, let's leave it to the gods because you are unstable, I'm going to have to maintain a little bit of composure because I cannot be seen as a hysterical, emotional woman, especially at this time, right? Because number one, I may look guilty. And number two, no one will take me seriously. They'll just think I'm mad. Again, whatever. But I think this is the reality for Hermione. So I was really playing with this situation where I'm standing up for myself. And yeah, all of this is extremely deeply painful. But I also cannot fall apart at the seams, because if I do, then I know they'll just say, oh, that woman is mad because obviously she's guilty and she feels guilty and that's what's going on here. So that was a line I was trying to play with when I was thinking about like my actions and where to place this as far as stakes and tone. I'm not saying it's the only answer, but for me, that was where this landed. And to like let like, when that emotion came up, do what you might do in this situation and like, you know, try and like keep your composure, even though it is an extremely vulnerable position that you're in. So in the end, I was happy with the take that I ended with. And of course, I could revisit this in a year and it would be totally different because I'd be a different person, a different actor. But please take a look at it, especially like if you like Shakespeare and you're a female identifying actor. I think it's a less done piece that has a lot in it that you can play with. Anyway, if you like this take or found it interesting, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I can promise you there will be more monologues every week until we get to 1,000. Thank you so much.